Really? I feel... Wait. In the top 10 Prem list has been voted by just me.
That's correct.
Can I walk out? Like, can I actually walk out? Because I don't...
I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Am I alone?
Of course you are.
You and Ted.
Of course you are.
What? For first season in the Prem. First season in the Prem, he came and he ripped it up.
Yeah, Ali, you've had a fantastic start to your total 90 career, but I'll be honest, mate, this is worse than any draft. It's worse than any waffle play you've put in.
Yo, what is everyone saying? Welcome back to another top 10 list on the Total 90 pod. Something in the air is telling me it's going to be a good one. Haaland has completed a record-breaking season, and all over Twitter now, we're seeing who had the best striker performance of all time, blah, blah, blah. We're here to give you our official list. And joining me on the panel today, the number 9 shirt at his club is very cursed, but for once, it's a top 10 list that his team can get involved with. Ali, what's good, pal?
I'm good, man. Just want to give a quick shout out to a striker that will never make a list like this. Kai Havertz, you're a bum. Get out of my club.
What kind of a start is this?
That's it. That's all I need to say.
You watch next year. He's gonna make the list, bro. He's gonna make the list. Don't you worry, fam. And next up, you've thrown me off. He's no stranger to chaos when it comes to top 10 lists, from the top 10 attacking mids to wingers and whatnot. But as a striker himself, his opinion should hold more weight here. So, Drew, how you feeling, geezer?
Ready to see how it pans out today.
And lastly, if you look in the mirror and say Erling Haaland 3 times, this guy appears behind you. It's Mr. Maverick Plays, a.k.a. Aaron Ramsey. More Aaron Ramsey. What's good, pal?
I'm good, man. I love this whole people start conversations about Erling Haaland in my chat and then say all I do is talk about Erling Haaland. But yeah, fantastic. I'm good to go. I'm happy.
Just saying what I see, man. Just saying what I see, bro. Just saying what I see. Now, you guys know how this works by now, but for anyone that happens to be new, I'll explain it very quickly. I have sent 9 people a bit of homework to give me their top 10 lists of Premier League individual seasons by strikers. I've asked them to rate it based on the stats, of course, quality of opponents, quality of the goals, and just overall enjoyment. Whatever you want to put, as long as you can argue it, feel free. If somebody is first in your list, that gives them 10 points. Second place is 9 points, 8.7, all the way down to 10th place, giving them 1 singular point. I then combine everyone's list together to add up all the points and get our overall top 10, along with a host of honourable mentions. And to make things unbiased, the votes have come from Arsenal, Chelsea, United, Aston Villa, Spurs, Leeds, Crystal Palace, and of course, Swindon Town. So right before we get into the players who only receive 1 vote, this is your weekly reminder to go and subscribe to the Total 90 Pod channel. We're going to start posting there from the new season rather than on my own channel. So link in the bio, go do that one. Let's get it cracking. 3 players are joint 25th with 1 singular point.
25?
27, right? There's 3 of them joint on 25th.
27?
So.
There were 27 individual seasons people could put
27
top 10.
seasons.
Crazy.
27?
Yes.
Wow,
Crazy.
okay.
And the first one was nominated by the mate A1 Ali.
This low
Lukaku
down.
2016-17.
Lukaku!
Yeah, Lukaku. Everton Lukaku.
Everton Lukaku.
Everton Lukaku.
Ali,
Top 10 list.
You man,
Ever,
think
ever
back
in
to
the
that
history of the
Everton
Premier League.
Lukaku.
What?
I'm thinking, now what?
Ali,
Think about the
what is
teams that he
going
destroyed.
Now-
Bro, put that Lukaku in a big team. Well, actually, you can't say that because he did go to a big team the next
You're
season.
right. No,
But
you
for
can't
a
say
single
twice,
season,
three times.
For that player
He did
in
that
that
I'll
three
tell you
times.
what.
Boom, do
I'll
it.
tell you what. I should have put John Carew in here then, or actually no.
Bro, he won't.
Christian
Lukaku scored
Benteke
25
when he was at Villa was a bad boy, you know.
I should have
put him
put
in a
him
big
on,
team.
man.
He would have been.
this is not the
yeah,
Lukaku that year got 25
man.
goals, you man.
Cool, man.
At
Yeah,
Everton.
fair.
It was a good season, don't get me wrong, like, he was cold, didn't it? But top 10 ever.
Got himself
It's
80
fine.
million. How many strikers do you know go from a Premier League Everton for like 80 odd million?
Okay, so if it's by transfers, then Kai Havertz is going to be cold, right? 65M, that's a cold signing then, isn't
Well,
it?
that's
By your
a
logic,
cheap
right?
signing. We're trying to. There's strikers going out for 120 mil. Trying to sign a 65 mil striker.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I'll keep that one in mind then. So it was a good deal then. Fair enough. All right. So that's 27th place or 25th, whatever. the other two players, one of them was voted for by the mate Drew. Daniel Sturridge, 13-14.
Wow.
Top 10.
Yeah, cult player, really. Obviously, career blighted by injuries. I think his link up that season with Suarez, specifically, couldn't leave one out without having the other. Obviously, they didn't win the league that year, but he was moving mad, scoring against top teams, showing that he's a top player. Yeah, he was bottom of my list, to be fair. But definitely rather have him than Lukaku, bro. I just...
What? You can't
Is
cook
that the
Lukaku
spectrum
and then
we're
put
on today,
Sturridge. No way.
He's got 22 goals, 9 assists that season. So I hear it. Like, he definitely, the lights weren't fully always on him. It wasn't all about him, the headlines. But again, top 10 ever. You know, I guess enjoyment levels you can have that, bro. But I enjoyed that more than I enjoy watching Lukaku.
Yeah. No. Daniel Sturridge is in the top 10 well before Lukaku gets to the top 10.
This is just Lukaku agenda, man. It's all the hate on Lukaku, man.
I'm not
hating on my boy.
Nah, it's not even. He was cold, bro. He was cold, but like enjoyable to watch.
Actually, wait. I'll tell you what. He better have made the list. A guy I'm thinking of. If he hasn't made the list and it's not in Ali's, then this Lukaku shout is wild. But
we'll see. The last name that only got 1 point. It's McKenna's first time voting on the panel, and as you can imagine, he's putting some Leeds bias in there. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, 1998, 1999.
You know what? It's his first time. So shout out my boy McKenna, but what are we doing here?
He was apparently top scorer with 18 goals, 11 assists as well, so fair play to him. But I'm not going to act like I remember watching Hasselbank in 1998 other than in Premier League years, so I'll leave that one there. Right then, 24th place. This player has 2 points. 2 people gave him 1 point. Those 2 people are CJ Broser and Seven Tyler. Andy Johnson, 2004, 2005. Crystal Palace.
My God, Palace. What is going? Like genuinely, what is going on here, man?
21 goals accompanied by 1 singular assist.
Is this how bored people are now that there's no football on? They're just waffling even more.
No, I can't lie. He was cold though. Like, the thing is, CJ, I hear it, innit? CJ, I get that.
Wait, is
Crystal Palace?
Yeah, is he a Palace fan? Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Tyler, on the other hand, I understand the bias.
I don't know where Tyler's going from for a top 10 for Andy Johnson. 3 players are joined in 21st with 3 singular points. So we'll go 23rd place. Ted has put Sergio Aguero 2014-15. I don't even remember it. Too tough to be honest with you. I guess GG's Aguero, mate. Honestly, Aguero was just like consistent, but I don't remember one season that I was like, wow.
I'm the exact like. I think Aguero's in the top 5 Prem of all time. For me, he's top 3, arguably a striker. But there's no individual season where I'm like he was he was like I said, he just was a part of a great team.
Yeah, nothing much to add on Aguero there. 22nd place, the mate Tyler has put 2011, 2012 Rooney.
Okay.
By himself.
2011, 2012.
Yes, that is the season that Man City won the league, I believe, right? Yeah. I mean, numbers-wise, 27 goals, 7 assists, fair enough. I'm going to get the numbers for pretty much all of them. I tried to write them down. But I don't remember it being like some crazy
season. Is that the overhead
kick
really
season? Honest. It could be, you know.
I
mean, listen, no one else had it, so I don't think anyone else really remembers it as a crazy season like that. This one, though, we will remember it. But sadly, McKinney was by himself here in 21st place. I strongly wanted to back him on this, but the numbers didn't allow me to. Nicholas Anelka, 08-09.
I wanted to back him on that. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I wanted to. He wrote for me. He said black gloves, V-neck shirt, ice cold finisher. I really did hear it, yeah, but when I look at the numbers, 19 goals, 7 assists. It's not always about the numbers, of course. It's a relevant factor, but I couldn't squeeze him in there, and he had less than 20 goals personally. But yeah, serious striker. Drew, you rating Anelka's thing?
I am still, but not enough to make my list there. Sorry.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, in 20th place, Mav and Drew are together here, but no one else has joined them at all.
Interesting.
This may come as a surprise. Yes, the rest of us, no nominations. It is this season's Harry Kane.
What?
Man.
Did man say man?
Yeah, man.
Really? I feel...
Wait. In the top 10, Prem list, Harry Kane has been voted by just me and just Drew off this season's performance.
That's correct.
Can I walk out? Can I actually walk out? Because I don't.
I mean, you're more than welcome to.
And again, I just heard Ali say Mayor, but he's got Lukaku in his list.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Kane was doing a thing, yeah. Kane was doing a thing this season where
is just like. This is just I don't know. Like you were talking, and my head is so fried that it just blocked out what you said. I've literally spent the last weeks having people tell me that Harry Kane is like the best striker in Prem history all of a sudden, but no one's put him in the list. I literally had an argument on stream 2 days ago.
Told you he was the best striker in history? So I don't remember that.
Sorry, among the top in Prem. I literally had I was having a full on argument with guys like Traff was involved, McKenna was involved. There are a few others involved, and I was being called mad because I didn't put Harry Kane in my top 3 Prem strikers by everyone. What's going on? People confuse the hell out of me.
Ali, I have a question.
I don't get it.
I have a question for you. How many players on your list? In fact, I'll tell you this. There's less than 4 players on your list that could have possibly scored more goals in a single Premier League season than him.
Yeah, but we're not here just for the
How can you
numbers.
tell me he's
We're
not?
not here just for the numbers, you man.
How is
I don't know
that?
what criteria you guys were setting, but I was told to look at more than just numbers. You know what I mean?
No, I want.
Copied and pasted the same criteria to everybody.
We all got the
Kane
same
this
criteria.
year
Okay, now
was on.
another question. Ali, what position have you played in football?
Oh, striker, man. Put me up top.
Okay.
Didier Drogba
All right.
style.
I'm not saying another word. That's my closing statement. I understand.
As far as I'm concerned, it's like Harry Kane this season. Is it that memorable?
Bro,
Well,
the reason
Yeah,
why
it
it's not that
completely dwarfed
memorable
him,
is
right?
because everyone's thought of him is clouded by Haaland, bro.
Yeah, but that also makes it like not that iconic.
No,
of a
it
season,
doesn't,
right?
because Haaland is
I'm
on
not
a
gonna think
different
about it like that,
level,
like-
bro.
It defo doesn't. It defo doesn't.
You have,
defo
like-
doesn't.
Bro, he was just there like
doesn't.
scoring like random
Yeah,
goals
bro.
and that, like,
It defo-
Where
Full
they've just
game,
lost.
yeah,
They've
yeah,
how many
yeah,
games
yeah.
did these men losing? Okay, Harry Kane bagged a goal or 2 here. Like no one cares. Like it's numbers at the end of the day, innit? Cool, but I don't care.
I'll tell you now. Nobody in my list. Let me just clarify. Yeah, nobody in my list scored their goals to finish 8th. That's
Right.
what.
So
That's just my personal list. Though.
I
Like,
just
everyone
no.
has their
I just
own-
want to clarify here, right? The striker that everybody has been saying is the best striker in the Prem this season. And you could switch him into Man City and he would score more goals and get more assists and do all of these things. Is not included in the list because he's doing it for a different team. But that same player, when everyone talks about it,
shall I put Man City Kane?
no. But
I'll
when
put it in
everybody
my top
talks
10
about
then.
it, lie about this. When everyone talks about Harry Kane, the first thing they say is, or one of the first things they say is, he's scoring these goals and doing this for this Tottenham team.
Yes.
So
my
does that not make
retort
it a
is that
better
Alfie-
achievement, considering
Alfie
everyone
hasn't got
suggests
him
that
in.
Tottenham are terrible?
I
Does that not make
want to
it
hear
better?
Ali's. I want to hear
I
Ali's
don't
answer to
understand.
that
Like, I
question.
don't understand. I genuinely don't understand.
No, it's got less
It's not
important.
memorable
It's got
or
less
iconic.
important.
It's less
It's about
important.
the
How
importance
important
of the
was, how
goals that
important
he's
was
scoring.
Lukaku's goals for Everton?
What?
Yeah, how important were
How
they?
important was
Yeah.
his 25 goals? Go look at how many of them were probably winners, and you know what I mean, getting them points. Like it's important.
Points to do
you
what?
take Lukaku out of that team.
I'm guessing
Points for
Harry
what?
Kane is just scoring goals when Tottenham are already 5-0 up and it doesn't count for anything.
No,
right?
not 5-0 up when they're 2-0 down.
All those
Harry
points
Kane,
he got
you see
led
Harry
him to
Kane
mid-table.
penalty. Yeah, bro.
mid-table. Yeah, it made him a bigger club. Yeah, the club that
lie,
almost got relegated this season. Yeah, it's really.
Yeah,
really
they've been
put them
struggling
forward
since
in-
he left. That was his final season at Everton, and since
yes,
then,
they've
they've just been going
definitely
downhill,
struggling
bro.
since he left. Yeah, absolutely.
Ali, what's
He
your
was scoring
first
free
metric?
kicks.
Ali, what's your
Scoring-
first? Is that an argument? He was scoring free kicks.
Let's talk about the type of goals that he was scoring, bro. He was scoring free kicks.
Bro,
He's scoring goals where
there's
he's
players that are
bodying
scoring
players
pens,
all over.
bro.
They're scoring pens.
Yeah. What's hard to score? A free kick or a
How
pen?
did-
You're
free
literally
kick?
discrediting a man because he's scoring free kicks. I can't understand.
Wait, no. I'm not discrediting.
No,
Lukaku
he said
scored free
Lukaku
kicks.
was scoring
I
free
think saying
kicks.
Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Multiple, yeah. Romelu Lukaku bagging free
Okay,
kicks,
and
bro.
so was
Can't lie,
Kane.
I don't remember those though. But Fez. Wait, Kane scored free kicks.
He scored one, I think, this season. The last game of the season or something.
So he scored one.
Fascinating.
So he scored free kick. And penalties and headers and volleys and left foot and right foot.
Oh, should we give him points for
A lot of
penalties?
the times,
we
like,
giving him
you're
points?
losing and you get the consolation
I
goal.
can't lie,
like,
my head is... we're literally in like number 20 and my head is this whole.
That's crazy.
It's about the wow factor, man. It's about the wow
Man's
factor.
back. He's back 30 goals in a Premier League season as a striker.
Overall enjoyment, etc.
Get it.
Overall enjoyment.
Scoring
Of course you didn't
consolation
enjoy that.
goals
You're an
and
Arsenal fan, but take your bias away. It doesn't matter if you enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it when other teams won the league and their goal scorers scoring? No, you probably didn't, but you still put them in the list. So
No,
it
but
doesn't make sense.
I don't care about the goals that like you got score a consolation last minute penalty. Like beast, bro. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Maybe you'll get a move to a serious team. Anyway, 19th place.
Mad thing.
Welcome back, Ali. He's linking up with Ted this time, so no surprise it's a Chelsea player. Diego Costa, 14-15.
Am I alone?
Harry Kane. Can't be up. Of course you are.
You and Ted.
Of course you are.
What? For first season in the Prem? First season in the Prem, he came and he ripped it up. Scored against Liverpool, scored against, I think, Tottenham, scored against Arsenal. Like, he bagged against all the big teams that year. He got us points out of nowhere. That's what I'm after, innit? Like, a striker that's making a big difference. He was almost responsible for winning us the league.
I'm pretty sure Harry Kane scored against Liverpool this season.
Yeah, but it's not his first year in the Prem, man. This was Diego Costa's first time touching. He couldn't even speak the language, bro. He just came and ripped up the Prem.
Did Kane score against Man City? He probably did. Like, this is insane. This is just
Bro, he's been playing against Man
It's
City
just-
since he
it's
was
just
like
nonsense.
19, 20, man.
It doesn't
This
matter
is
how
live.
long he's been playing against him. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And Messi's been playing the World Cup since he was 18 years old. But it's still an achievement winning it and scoring goals in it, isn't it? Everything you're saying doesn't make sense. It's relevant.
Because I think you man are taking it as if you man are taking it as if I'm
matter.
saying Kane
It
is
does
better.
not matter.
Costa's better than Kane. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that
Messi's
individual
crap 'cause
season.
He played in La Liga from 18, so all his goals against Tafe now don't count because he's played them for 18 seasons. It's just stupid. So stupid.
It's not that it's a count. It's just what's a memorable year, isn't it?
Do you know what I
There you go.
mean? It's about impact years,
yeah,
impact
cool, man.
seasons.
Yeah, hold tight, Ali and Ted on that one. 18th place. We don't have to waste time on this one because only one old man, McKenna, has put this guy in. He's put in Kevin Phillips, 1999. He scored 30 goals. He scored 30
You're
goals.
telling me this guy's had Kevin Phillips and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, but he hasn't put Harry Kane in. I can't. Like, this is
30 goals,
winding me up.
0
Bro. This
assists.
is actually winding me up. This is so stupid.
Zero
What am I here
assists
for?
to help
What am I
Sunderland
actually here for?
7.
It's just so stupid.
And he won the golden shoe that year, McKenna told me. So
My God.
there we go. I have a feeling now, after what's been happening recently, that
God,
this
here
next
we
one
go.
is not gonna be appreciated that much.
Here we go.
Because I finally have a player on the list, and I'm devastated that nobody has joined me, and it looks kind of strange in the light because guys have been getting cooked. But just hear me out on this one, guys. All right. Adebayor 0708.
Yeah, I hear that one, bro. Don't worry, I hear you on that one. I had him on
Thank
my
you,
list
because
provisionally.
listen. Let me present my case, because there's gonna be guys watching the live premiere that are typing something nonsense in the chat. The greatest Prem player in history left the club. That's massive shoe. That's like bowling alley shoes to try and fill there. Yeah, massive shoe to fill. Most will collapse under that pressure. But what did Adebayor do? He gave us a catalogue of goals that can rival any Prem striker ever. Go and review the tapes. Watch all 24 goals. Show me how many are tap-ins. Left foot, right foot, header, volley, dribble 5-man, burn pass, guys. Incredible. He just has terrible PR because of how he behaved at various clubs. But I don't think I can be cooked for that one. I'll open the floor now to any questions. Drew, I guess as an Arsenal fan, you weren't trying to hear Adebayor?
So if I'm hearing storage, I have to respect that. If man ain't hearing Lukaku, I have to respect that. But if you genuinely believe that there were less than 10 individuals that have had a better Premier League season than him, fair enough. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm still a bit
Adebayor
rattled, but fair
0708.
enough.
Adebayor
You're a funny guy, because you tried to plant that seed. Yeah. You tried to plant that seed in my brain of that done. I did not hear it. I did not hear it.
Listen, I was on stream watching the guy's tapes, yeah, and I'm saying like, bro, low-key, because we watched a few other, I'm not going to say the names yet, but we watched some few tapes, and the Adebayor tape, the CRB check came back and it was incredible. It was like, wow.
You tried to plant the seed, man. You tried to reap what you sow. You can't sow on these grounds, brother.
The day before,
he's not in my
I informed
list.
guys, Adebayor is making my list. That's whether it's not on yours, that's okay. Mav, can I hear from you, please? Adebayor 07, 08. Where does he fail?
To be honest, I can't lie to you. Unless it's like one of my players, I don't really want to give an opinion anymore because again, like I don't like. Yeah, Adebayor was on crud, but the fact that Harry Kane is not in your list and Adebayor is I can't. I don't know. I can't rate anyone.
No,
nothing backs it.
The goal catalogue is the best out of all the names that have been mentioned so far, and better than most names that we're going to see on this list as well. The goal catalogue is incredible.
Yeah,
I definitely
Olivier Giroud's goal catalogue was incredible, but he ain't making my top 10 strikers list in the Prem.
No. It's not about in his whole career. In one season, out of 24 goals, there are about 17 or 18 incredible goals. As far as I'm concerned, that's incredible. Most guys might give you 4 or 5. So I'm just saying, as far as enjoyability is concerned, he's there. But
wait, isn't
like
this season that Derby won 2 games in the whole league?
Yeah, I think that's what it
What's it to mean?
I would just like to ask you to put up a metric of how many goals Adebayor out of his 24 in 2 games, home and away against Derby, he scored. He scored a hat-trick at home, a hat-trick away. I thought we were taking into consideration. Man is telling me he's scoring in big games, bro.
Wait, what season is this?
Bro, 07,
I pulled it up.
08,
I
no?
pulled it up. Okay, yes, there's a hat-trick against Derby. Yes. But so that means we can't guess Ronaldo then, right? For 07, 08. Because he scored some goals against Derby.
No. That's not
as
the
far
point.
as I'm concerned.
That's not the point Drew's making
We can't guess Ronaldo.
He's saying 6 of his goals came against the bottom
Yeah,
team.
They did. He scored against United. He scored
I would like to add, this is my description. You can judge it how you like. Some important factors would be their stats, records, the quality of teams scored against.
You just said 17 or 18 of his goals were worldies, right? So that basically means that every goal barring the hat trick against Derby were absolute worldies.
Wait, how does that make sense?
What do you mean? That's the math on that.
No, it doesn't mean that the Derby goals were bad. How have you calculated that?
No, yeah, true. Sorry, true. That is very true. That is
shame.
Insanity.
I'm disappointed.
I'm looking at his detailed table.
Oh, so now we look at the table. Other players. Okay, cool.
No, I'm
no problem. No,
I'm intrigued. I want to educate myself.
Because
I want you to review the tapes, not the Excel spreadsheet.
No, I'm just listening to people's points, and I'm just looking at the information I can see.
If you like, we can all together. We can pause the recording and we can go watch 5 minutes of Adebayor footage. If you like,
trust me, it's absolutely fine.
That's what I'd rather do.
It's fine.
All right, then. Okay, 16th place. Ali's by himself.
Oh, damn.
Shock.
6 points to Fernando Torres, 07-08, same season.
That was a striker. I'm disappointed in all of you, man, for not putting him there. Fernando Torres, 07-08.
Yeah, he's a striker for sure.
Right before Euro 2000, that was peak Torres, bro.
Wait. So hold on. Before we start typing, so is anyone hearing that? Mav or Drew, are you hearing that?
Honestly, for Premier League individual season alone, no. As a Premier League striker, yes, I hear him.
Okay, so I've watched the tapes of Fernando Torres back. Let me give you an interesting fact here. Adebayor, 24 goals, 4 assists. What a terrible donkey. Get him out. Everyone, let's laugh. Fernando Torres, 24 goals, 4 assists. Yeah, what an elite.
Bro, no, bear in mind, I didn't say that about Adebayor. I did not say that about
Adebayor. Watch the goals.
When I had 12 names on my list, Adebayor was
Nobody laughed when Ali said Torres. Wait, did you not hear me cackle? The same and the goals were worse.
I cackled my head off.
Watch that back. I'm not gonna lie.
I laughed my head off. Don't try that one because I screamed.
Wait, so hold up. Someone here wants to tell me that Sturridge 13-14 was better than Fernando Torres 07-08.
Yes, absolutely.
Go ask any Liverpool fan, bro.
I'll tell you why I don't hear Torres. Right, Torres is unfortunately he fits in the bracket as a what if player, and that is what if he didn't do his knee, what if he continued to have the season he had there at Liverpool. And it was it was one of them where you could see what he could have achieved and what he might have achieved, but he never actually achieved it, unfortunately. So again, I love him, but he never hit the heights he was expected to, unfortunately.
It sounds like you're deducting points for the seasons that might have come after where he didn't do the same thing.
No,
we're talking about 07, 08 Fernando Torres.
Let me tell you what really
judging
deserves
him on an
deduction. Let me give
individual
you a
season.
real deduction, all right? Because I'm a Smith guy. I love what Torres was on. Again, he's got a lot better PR than Adebayor. And let me tell you something about Torres. His first goal was against Chelsea, right? On his first Liverpool goal. Didn't score a single goal against top 4 for the rest of the season. Fascinating.
Is that
but
100%
when it's Adebayor, it's 100% true. Go look at the stats. The Grand Slam for whatever, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, United.
So 07,
when it's Adebayor,
07, 08,
let's
right?
calculate. Oh, I checked it, bro. He scored against Chelsea.
I'm literally looking at it right now. So yeah. 07
go
and
look at some of the
08.
quality of those goals. Go look at what he was doing.
I watched the goals. The Adebayor. I promise you.
No
anybody
goal
that pulls up
against
the 07,
West
08
Ham 3, Middlesbrough 3, Sunderland 1,
I would just
Middlesbrough
like
1,
to
Wigan,
say I don't have either on my list.
Derby,
Thank you.
Portsmouth. Yeah, no, he literally, bro. Yeah.
15th place. I'm not gonna waste a lot of time because this is none of us. CJ has put from the very same season, 2007-2008, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wait,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
he's put. So in a strikers list, he's put a guy that played literal right mid and left mid.
Here is a quote from CJ. CR7 is a contentious one, but let's face it, he was pretty much a hybrid striker this season, with Rooney and Tevez doing the dog work, and he was unplayable.
Man. Let's face
No,
it.
I'll tell you what he
Let's
was.
face
'Cause
it.
I was actually alive when I watched this. He was not a hybrid anything. He was a right or left midfield in a team that had Rooney, Tevez, but up top, and Giggs on the other wing. You don't have to make everything hybrid. This isn't Pep Guardiola. It's not John Stones playing centre. He literally played midfield in a 4-4-2 formation. Like,
14th place. McKenna and CJ link up again, but this time I'm going to hear it. I hear it, but I didn't put it in mine. Bergkamp 97-98. McKenna says double figures for goals and assists to help Arsenal win their first league title, Premier League that is. And he said his hat-trick against Leicester is the best in Prem history. So I hear that. I just didn't have Bergkamp because 1, I didn't watch that season, and 2, I don't think of him as like a out-and-out striker.
same reason as I'm not going to say his name, obviously, but a specific guy didn't make my list because I didn't want to do this off just stats. I wanted to do it off what I actually watched.
No dramas. Next one again, 13th. There's not much beef on this one either because this time it's a Swindon link up. Tyler and McKenna together. 8 points have been given to Alan Shearer 1994, 95.
Oh, ironically, literally who I was
title.
just referring to as made it into the
that's
list.
what I know. Yeah. I did not watch a single minute of that bar Premier League years. I wasn't even born, so I have no thoughts on that. But yeah, 34 goals, 13 assists. Although they did have it was a 42 game season that time, so the numbers are a little bit misleading perhaps. But no worries. 12th place. Alfie and Tyler link up here. Still none of us four. Alfie and Tyler have got Kane 2020-2021. 23 goals, 14 assists.
They've got who?
Harry Kane. 2020-2021. I believe it's the season where it was him and Son, just like back and forth, goals and assists.
Wait, no, I'm confused. I'm confused. I just thought naturally if this season's not on here, Harry Kane's never on the list. That season's better than this season. Yeah, okay, man.
According to Alfie and Tyler, yes.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, I think I could be wrong, but I think he was top scorer. No, was he top scorer and top assist? So yeah, like I can kind of hear it. Led to nothing again, but like it's okay. Not everyone has to win the league to be in the list, so that's absolutely, fine by me. I have no issues there. We go into 11th place. Here we go. Ali is here, joined by Alfie, CJ, and Ted. So for once, we have players that a lot of people voted for this time. And I guess from now on, we can kind of hear it from most players. It is Arsenal Van Persie, 2011-2012. Ali chats also about that one. Yeah. 30 goals, 13 assists.
I think I remember him being brave that season. I think that's the season he scored a hat-trick at Stamford Bridge. You know what I mean? It just seemed like raw. Like this was Van Persie announcing himself a little bit like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah, no, it was a massive carry job from Van Persie almost the entire season. So I do hear it. As a personal RVP hater, I have to deduct some points there, and that's why he's not making my list. Drew, does the same apply to you, or don't really
slightly. I may or may not have another version of him.
Fair enough. Well, there we go then. 30 goals, 13 assists. Arsenal Van Persie is 11th place, just missing out on our top 10. And we can now finally get into our top 10 list. Here we go. All 4 of us had this player.
Jeez.
For once. All 4 of us have joined forces to have this player in. He scored 24 goals, got 8 assists. Although I must admit, I use Transfermarkt, and sometimes they include like if somebody got fouled for a penalty as an assist. So the numbers could be a bit dodgy. But anyway, it is 15-16 Jamie Vardy. I think that's pretty fair for everyone. Drew, your thoughts on that Vardy season? You have him highest out of everyone.
Bro, I got him 4th still.
You do indeed. So chat to us about why he's 4th.
Bro, my reason is, first of all, why has everyone got him so low?
Yeah, can we hear where everyone put him, or is that?
Because the way...
Sure. No, okay, what I'll do is, if people are in your top 3, don't say anything. But 4th and down, I can say where they are, yes. Drew has him 4th. Me and Mav have him 9th. Ali has him 7th.
Wait, where did Ali have him?
7th.
And where did he have Lukaku?
10th.
10th.
Okay. Picture this. Your team the season before is on the verge of relegation. You then turn it around. The season comes 15-16. Ranieri, experienced manager, leading the line. Vardy's leading the team. He scores in 11 consecutive Premier League games.
He does.
Amassing to 13 goals. He then wins the league with Leicester. And you lot have him as an individual striker in like 9th. And 7th.
He's a top 10. That's a massive compliment. If you're on my list, that means what a season you had, bro.
Fair enough.
For me, I'm completely happy with where I put Vardy, and I don't think you can have a top 10. The fact that there are some people that have a top 10 and they don't have Vardy in there, when, like you said, that is arguably the biggest Prem achievement we've seen in our lifetimes. It is wild to me. I don't see how that's possible.
There are 3 people without him. It is Alfie, CJ, and Tyler.
Yeah.
They have
but did you know what? That I could not be less surprised by the list of names you've given. I could not be less surprised. Oh my god, that is literally like prime.
Wait, one of them had Andy Johnson, right? I thought
one.
they didn't put Jamie Vardy.
Yeah,
cool.
Andy Johnson, but no Johnny. Yeah.
I hear what Drew's saying, innit? Like it's a moving speech and that, but I just he can go like up like 1 or 2 maybe, but yeah, it's a bit of a techie one for me.
So my thing is, you considered that and you just thought nah, or you just didn't really deep the
to be honest,
the magnitude of what he done.
No, I know the magnitude of what he done. I just had my like top 5, 6, 7, and then like after that, it's like, where do you squeeze on? Like, do I move you up 1? Do I move you down 1? Like, it's kind of hard to compare between seasons because if you see the 2 names above him, like it's a little bit technical. You know what I mean? So,
Well, whose names did you have below him?
I can't say he's not come up yet.
Oh, but did you have Adebayor above him?
Yes.
Moving on.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yes, I did.
Moving
Oh
on.
my god, that's insane.
The goal catalogue was ferocious.
Oh, and Vardy's wasn't?
Vardy's volley against
No,
Liverpool.
it was good as well. It was good. It was good. And it was ferocious. Like, I rate Vardy thing, innit? Like, cold, bro.
You
cold.
describe Adebayor's as more ferocious than Vardy's that season. Brother
goal
was just
catalogue.
smashing the ball, bro.
The catalogue a lot. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I watch football to enjoy first and foremost. So, you know, quality of goals it takes a lot of weighting in the attributes. But there we go.
And how do you rate Adebayor's conclusion to his catalogue compared to Vardy's that season?
I fully hear that one. Leicester won the league, but Adebayor, he filled massive shoes in Thierry Henry, the best player in the universe, leaving. The Eduardo injury, had it not been for that, Arsenal were flying high. We saw it. They would have won the league, and we'd be like, wow, Adebayor, that's an all-timer season. But sadly, injuries prevailed in the last 2-3 months, and there we go. I'm not even going to bring up what happened in Europe, because we saw Adebayor versus Milan, Liverpool, whoever. He was dragging our team along with Walcott. So, you know, it's just worth pointing out that 9th place with 19 points. I am joined by Mav, Alfie, and CJ. Nobody else.
Oh no.
Interesting.
Thierry Henry, 04-05.
Oh, Yeah.
Nobody wanted to really join us on that one. 25 goals, 14 assists, so 39 altogether.
This is about individual seasons. And again, if you go to the season 04-05, he was individually the best player in the Prem.
No,
To be honest, if I'd followed my heart, I would have had his name in the list like 4 times. I just tried to find some balance. To be perfectly honest with you.
I mean, it's not the nicest list. It's the top 10. You know. So what's this balance about?
Well, there is Henry in 9th place with 2004-2005. In 8th place, we have a player that's already been here. He's back again. Drew, Mav, and Ali had this in, along with no one else but Tyler. I didn't have it because I'm a hater, of course. Van Persie at United, 2012-13.
What? How did I have that?
Because I didn't enjoy that.
He literally just said he's a hater.
He literally just said he's a hater.
But I say it straight up. I didn't have that. Didn't move me at all. Like, well done. You had a beast team around you. You know, United. A lot of United taxes applied because we know now how much Alex Ferguson was cheating during his tenure in the Barclays Premier League. So after
that's a wild allegation, boy.
I say it and I put it on the record. What are you gonna do about it, Fergie, bro? You're gonna go and bribe the court? Go for it, bro. Go for it. So, I guess, Ali, you got him the highest, so you chat to us about Van Persie's season.
Yeah, man, I think coming off the back of the Arsenal season, then to go to United and do that, like, he showed up big time and
he did.
I think won the title because of him.
Fair enough. Drew, your thoughts on that version of RVP? Better than Arsenal?
Seeing him get the Guard of Honor at the Emirates, it still makes me itch, but I can't deny the impact that he had instantly to United. And I know that Ferguson made comments about literally give this guy the ball or you're not playing.
Yeah.
So to have that impact, score the type of goals he was scoring, the important goals he was scoring, last minute free kick against Man City, if I remember correctly.
If it makes you feel better, Kai Havertz is going to be getting a Guard of Honor when he goes to play against Chelsea, so that will be no problem at the end of the season. We'll be looking forward to it.
I think I deserve.
I think so as well. That is 8th place. Yeah, Van Persie. Again, very cold player indeed. I can't put that guy in. He was like, I was thinking about him a lot though. I can't lie. 7th place. Now is where we get a bit interesting. Out of the 4 of us, only me and Ali had this player in. We are joined by Alfie, CJ, and Ted.
Not good company.
Great company.
Wait till you hear the name.
Oh, God.
Harry Kane, 2017-18. Yes,
I'm
that's
so
right.
confused.
So we were getting cooked. You were saying, "Oh, shut up, being a Kane hater. You just doing it because you hate Spurs." I put Kane in. I didn't want to say anything. I put Kane in. He's there. 17-18, when his team weren't finishing in 8th place, not even in Europe. Yes, that were important goals, game winners. This one, oh yeah, we're losing to Southampton. Oh yeah, go on and have a last minute penalty. You losing to this team. Oh yeah, consolation goal. No dramas, mate. Kane 17-18.
This narrative is crazy, by the way. I want to hear from Ali.
30 goals. So you're not rating Kane 17-18 then? Just to
no, I am, but I'm just rating this season more.
I am, but we've just watched him have his best season.
Why is it better?
And it's not in people's list, but other seasons are. Wow.
But I don't understand.
This is because in that season. Because the only thing I've heard you say, realistically, against this season is where Tottenham finished. But this is a list on individuals. This isn't a list on like teams.
Team.
So remind me, how many goals did he score this season?
Okay, no, my question is,
the answer is 30.
You have
30.
You have 17-18 Harry Kane, 37 goals, 37 games, 30 goals. This season he had 38 games, 30 goals. The season before, he got 37 games and 30 goals. He had 30 games and 29 goals. So do you have him in that list?
Nope.
That you've got right now?
Nope, because I'm not basing it off of games that weren't played. I'm not going to say, I'm going to put, in case he scored in 9 games. I don't know what's going to happen. I go off what actually happened. And I watched Harry Kane that seaon, and that was his season where he was the craziest. He was. I'm not going to give him
the contradiction.
I think that was the Wembley.
I mean,
no, there's nothing at all.
I just thought I'd look as well, but like again, that season he didn't score goals against United, Chelsea, City. Whereas this season he has done that. You know, the bigger teams. So again, a lot of these goals are scattered.
But didn't I just say that? Oh, well done, scoring
the
consolation goals. Scoring consolation goals. That's beast. And for the record, I mean, not that it means anything, but the Spurs fan amongst us has put this version of Harry Kane in, and he did not put the Harry Kane that you guys put in.
Do you know what?
Not that it means more, but I think it's interesting that he has put that.
It's one of them that I will hear you guys, and you guys can say what you want. I just really hope that you guys don't do a full 360, or people don't do a full 360 on me again on Twitter, in my Twitch chat, when they try to claim things that they've been claiming all season, which is insane. But we'll talk about it a little bit later, because we know what I'm referring to here.
Aside from the new resurgence of Newcastle this season and Brighton, which has obviously caused their position to go down, because you have to consider that other teams are going up as well. What makes that Harry Kane better than this one?
There's always been good teams. I think at that time,
that's exactly my point, bro. I'm trying to take away the surrounding teams.
In my opinion, when I watched that guy, he was more of a ruthless, sadistic striker. This one, all I can think about is about 7 or 8 random little back post head, like the little flick on by Perisic or anybody, and he's there the back post and tap it home for a little header, equalizer, or to go 1 down or whatever. That version of Harry Kane, I can remember from my head that he was scoring goals that were far more important. I still think this version of Harry Kane is great, to be honest with you. It's a fantastic version, but in my list, how can I put you in the finishing 8th, bro? I don't care about what Brighton did or what Newcastle did. You finished 8th. What was the point of your goals?
Okay. You could argue that ultimately every goal in Harry Kane has led to nothing.
I agree, and I will argue that, and I'll agree with you.
So where do we draw the line?
Like, we're talking about a player that's won nothing in the team he's in ever. So we can't say goals led to nothing when at no point has anything been won. Like,
yeah, but third and 8th place is a lot of a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, finishing 8th is... Come on, man.
Okay, question. Where did you have that version of Harry Kane in your lists, please?
The 17-18.
Lost. I had him last.
I had him 8th above Costa and Lukaku.
Okay, so he's below Vardy, yeah?
Yeah, he's below Vardy. Don't worry, he's below Vardy. I have him below Vardy. I think he would have killed me if he wasn't.
See?
So you tried to throw in 3rd place as if you get some sort of medal or reward from that. Yeah, you get Champions League football.
No, I was asked why that Kane is different to this one. Vardy wasn't part of the question. I just think that version of Kane was better.
No. That's what I'm... Bro, you're missing what I'm saying. I was trying to make that rebuttal speaking directly to Ali.
Okay, fair enough. I'm not saying it's the be-all and end-all, but it's very telling that Alfie has him very, very high up.
Bro, Alfie... Let me not even say what I'm
going to say. No, let me tell you why.
One second we're cool, we're getting on to Ali. Next second we're saying, yeah, he's a Tottenham fan. That's fantastic.
No. Hear me out. This is what I'm saying. If I'm comparing his opinion on a Spurs player versus United or City or Arsenal, I would hear it. But the same player, in his opinion, I feel like that does hold weight. Surely, it's the same player.
I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to do it.
Surely man can hear that.
Do you know what? I can tell you exactly why Alfie has done what he's done, because unfortunately I follow Alfie on Twitter, and he comes into my chats and spouts his nonsense. The reason he can't put Harry Kane this season is because he spent all season saying Haaland is shit. Now, if he put Harry Kane's season this season in his top 10, he would be essentially admitting that Haaland is better than Harry Kane this season and a good striker. That's why he hasn't done it.
I don't know. I would love to get Alfie.
No, you know I'm right as well. You know I'm right. So
no, I don't. I didn't really get it personally, but it's calm.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Guys, I didn't really supposed to fit the narrative.
Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna say anything because I can see the list in front of me, so I won't comment. That's why I'm not saying anything. Just in case you're wondering. 6th place, 28 points. 2009, 2010. I'm joined by Mav and Drew, along with Alfie, Ted, and Tyler. Ali hasn't joined us, nor has McKenna. Wayne Rooney. I'll start with Ali. Rooney doesn't move you like that, Ali?
No, he does, but I think for that season, maybe I was looking elsewhere.
Lukaku moves
you know
you
what I
more,
mean? Yeah, man, I don't know. I haven't always looked at Rooney as a out-and-out striker, but I do hear him being there. But I still take maybe some of my strikers ahead of him. If we're talking straight out, number 9.
Ali, do you know who left the club that season?
What, Ronnie?
Yeah,
let him
bro.
leave, man. You know what I mean? It's all good and well, but...
Trust me. And you know what? You remember when Amenyah was saying, Adebayor took that? This is what Rooney really did. Rooney really took the Ballon d'Or mantle. And I promise you, I feel like if he didn't get injured that season, your joke man club wouldn't have won the league. But it's alright though.
It's nice to say, but you know what I mean?
That's probably where you were looking, you know what I'm saying, when you were a little whippersnapper. Yeah, with no hair on your chin, no hair on your face, you were just watching your team. Cool, no problem. I was watching both.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. Fair enough. Fair enough, man. I guess congrats to Rooney. I mean, to be honest with you, all three of us have him 8th. Drew, you got him 9th. Me and Mav have him 8th. So I think that's pretty fair.
I mean, it's just about making it into you man's list. Like, come on, man.
He makes it into my list more than Lukaku does.
Yeah. I guess we're looking for different
I felt like
things.
it wasn't just about. He was in.
Nines.
He's in. Like 8th.
Wait,
8th is in.
You really had Lukaku? Wait. I can't be asked. I actually can't be asked, man.
I just want to point out that somehow, Ali, you believe Romelu Lukaku scoring for Everton is better as a striker, an individual, than replacing someone who's just won the Ballon d'Or and everyone was saying cannot be replaced, and Rooney literally steps up and makes everyone think, oh, maybe it's not so bad that
let's not also act like United were like, you know, in turmoil or something, bro. That was a super team right there. Adebayor's team that he came into, like that team.
We're acting like it wasn't still Man United.
That was like a scrapyard, bro.
What are we doing?
That was a scrap.
You're speaking about
you're acting like
leaving.
Ronaldo left as if like it was, you know, the most detrimental thing in the universe, bro. That team was still stacked.
Like Rooney probably still had the same role that he had the season before. Like he wasn't a direct replacement for Ronaldo.
Okay. So who else left Arsenal when Henry left that Adebayor filled the boots of?
Hey, why would he be filling the boots of like random midfielders and stuff?
Well, I mean, because you're making out the like you when Adebayor was the question or topic. Henry leaving
our team
being
wasn't
filled was massive, right?
Yeah.
So why
Correct.
is that not? Why is it not the same thing as a Ballon d'Or leaving and
because
up?
our team was already meaty, but Henry was keeping us alive, and then Henry left. United were already the best, and then Ronaldo left. It's a massive void, yes, but they were still the best, and now they're just the best again.
I just like seeing people like use something to prop someone up and then use that same narrative to bring someone else down. Just doesn't make
nobody got brought down, but here is our top 5. 5th place, all 4 of us do have this guy. McKenna and CJ haven't put him in. They were too busy putting in like Hasselbank and Andy Johnson and stuff like that. Drogba 2009-2010.
That's right.
I'll let Ali start because I guess he mentioned somebody in 09-10. I guess this is the guy he was referring to.
That was the guy, man. That's a striker. That right there. No, I think 1 penalty maybe. Like, come on, man. That's
scored 29 goals, 13
and he had a lot of time out. I'm pretty sure that season on a malaria thing or AFCON, one of the two. So
malaria thing. I swear, didn't he get malaria and he came back like the same day or something? I remember that.
No,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he got it while at AFCON, right? But then came back at the time he was meant to come back anyway.
Yeah, he didn't miss a single game through malaria. No,
AFCON.
No, he didn't.
He missed a game or two from AFCON. That's for sure. You know that January period, that crucial period. But still came back and carried us to the title.
That crucial period. So let me tell you the games he missed. He missed you guys beating Sunderland 7-2. He missed Birmingham and he missed Burnley.
Yeah, so if he played in those games, bro would have been having Haaland numbers. I can't lie to you. Thanks.
Do you know what?
Is it not true though?
No, Ali, hold that thought because I'll revisit that point you've just made. Hold that thought.
Top striker, bro. Nothing more, nothing less. I have him above Rooney, obviously, for the 09-010 season. Have him above Van Persie.
0 goals versus United at home. Scored 1 away. Scored against 2 on Arsenal, to be fair enough. Well done.
I mean, bro,
it's not a debate.
United away, like I'm not understanding.
Bro, he whispered that. He whispered that he scored against Arsenal.
No. I have him
you're going through a list, and you found the game that his team has won 1-0, but because he hasn't scored, he hasn't scored against United, but he scores against them at Old Trafford.
No. I've got him at the same place as you. I was listening. I didn't say it was good or bad.
List before you start countering. Because
I wasn't countering. I was listing the things. I didn't say it was good or bad. I was just listing who he did and didn't score against. I'm going from top to bottom. No, I didn't say it was good or bad. You and I both
I'll leave you. And let me know when you get to the game on the 2nd of the 7th, yeah? Let me know,
I mentioned the Arsenal 2 goals. I don't know why we're saying this. I mentioned the Arsenal 2 goals.
Cool, man.
Just out of interest. I asked for 9 votes, but AJ sent me his one a little bit late, so I didn't include it in the list. But he also did have Drogba in his top 3 for whatever reason. Just to quickly mention, he had like guys like Andy Cole and stuff though in there, and Ruud van Nistelrooy. No idea why Van Nistelrooy made the list, but that's okay. We will now get on to our top 4. 4th place. Everyone bar Ted, Tyler, and Ali has this player in. Me, Drew, and Mav have him very, very high up. Won't say where. Thierry Henry, 03-04, Invincible season. Ali wasn't really moved by that season.
Yeah,
but he was moved by Lukaku.
As a 7-year-old, I'm sure you guys can imagine I wasn't too invested in that season. You know what I mean? I feel like it just missed my cut-off point. I was trying to do mine mainly by memory, by, you know what I mean? The players that left a mark, the players that made an impact.
Man, I'm getting a headache, bro. Seriously. I've got man telling me players aren't making a mark.
No, hold on. Whoa, hold on. I'm not saying they did not make it a mark because it was a meaty
season. My
season.
frontal lobe is just throbbing. Key lights banging on my head. It's hot outside. And I've got man telling me that Henry 04 isn't making an impact.
Nah, you better not. You're taking my words and writing it down in completely different context. You know what I mean? That's not in my memory.
30 goals, 6 assists. It's called 30 goals, 6 assists. So that's it's interesting. It's interesting. Fair enough. There's not much to add on Henry, really. Like I said, the Invincible season, not a lot of players can score 30 goals. For example, Drogba can't do that.
But Harry Kane can this season.
Yeah, and
Harry Kane can this season.
And he did it in 17-18 as well. So
you're right. You're actually right.
You made my list. In 3rd place. Now, the reason why I mentioned AJ is because 3rd and 2nd were level on points. But luckily enough, AJ sent me his list before recording, so I thought I would use his list as the tiebreaker. So this guy gets 3rd place purely because AJ had him 8th on his list. 67 points goes to 13-14 Luis Suarez.
He had him 8th?
We all have him. Yes. He says lower due to caliber of teams he was scoring a majority of goals against with no trophies. That is why he had him in 8th place. And in fairness, as dumb as his list looks, I feel like almost everyone won the league. So I can't really argue with him in that department. But on Suarez, I, even as a massive hater, I had to get him in the list. Nobody say where you have him because, he might be 1st for some of you, 2nd or whatever. So if he's top 3, don't say anything. He's not in my top 3 though. Nor is he in Drew's. Perhaps some Ghana attacks there, Drew?
No, not even. I'm happy with the players I have above him.
Okay, fair enough.
To be fair, the only person I'd argue that I'd maybe put him above is Vardy 15-16, but obviously Vardy lifted the Premier League trophy that season, and he as an individual had more of an impact on Leicester than Suarez did that season with Liverpool.
Fascinating. And I'm sure you guys maybe do or maybe you don't know yet, but I'm not going to pull up transfer marks because I know the answer already. Suarez goals against serious teams, they do leave a lot to be desired. That's what I'm going to be saying. So we all remember, wow, the Norwich volley and the Norwich this, but I can bag at Norwich, so it's not really that much of a task. That's why even if you play bad, you can score at Norwich. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what
you would know about that, wouldn't you, mate?
Yeah, okay, no need for that. So Suarez, you scored versus Norwich, well done. Where are your goals versus serious teams? Because they all laugh at players nowadays for playing great 35 games and then going off a little bit. When push came to shove, Suarez was crying. Gerrard had to console him like his dad. And that's why he doesn't make my top 3, I'm afraid. Mav, your thoughts on Suarez?
I'll see where this ends, because a lot of narratives that people have thrown at me all year are changing very, very quickly in this video. So, 31 goals, 17 assists.
Are they narratives that we have thrown, perhaps, or
not necessarily you guys, and definitely not you, especially with this guy. Definitely not you.
This Suarez guy is one of the reasons why this video actually happened, because I was watching the tapes back on it was Monday, And I was fascinated, actually, because here's where I'm going to hear you out a little bit, because obviously there's still a name to be mentioned. They always say, like, Suarez's goals were way more enjoyable. It was so much more fun to watch those goals. I watched them back, and of the 31 goals, 3 of them are goals that I wouldn't expect Haaland to score. There were a lot of tap-ins, back posts, the same as what Haaland is getting, but Haaland is a boring robot, while Suarez are electric, so great to watch, because all people talk about is that volley versus Norwich. Check the archives, guys. Check the archives before you start cooking me in the comments.
I mean, I'm not gonna start. I'm not gonna start this convo yet, because we're gonna get there in a second. We'll get there in a second.
Watch the archives. That's all I'll say. So Suarez, you are there in 3rd place, 67 points. In 2nd place, also 67 points, but AJ had the deciding vote, and he has put. I didn't tell him he had the deciding vote, by the way. I just told him to make his list. AJ put this guy in 2nd place. Erling Haaland this season, 2nd place, 67 points. I would like to point out that out of all of us, Mav has him the lowest. So I guess, Mav, you're not really rating Haaland's thing?
No, I think for me, the whole way I did this is kind of how I feel like it's meant to be done, which is this is the top 10 Prem strikers, obviously individuals. This isn't a team-based thing. So again, for me, I haven't factored as heavily as I guess some people have where their team finished that season. I factored it as individuals.
So why is Adebayor not on your list?
Right, okay. Anyway, so because the people on my list are far better than Adebayor as individuals, and their seasons were far better as individuals.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I do hear that. Just because you mentioned it earlier when we were discussing Harry Kane, I'd like to point out that obviously, like I said, me, Ali, and Drew have him higher than you, as do all the mods, except one person, Alfie. Alfie has put Erling Haaland 10th place.
Yeah. And if it proves my point.
What?
It proves my
point. He didn't
point.
put Harry Kane in.
So, because Haaland is as low as he could physically put him, and if Harry Kane had gone in, like he can't physically put Harry Kane in when he's put Haaland last. He can't do that, can he? It's not possible.
He could put him 9th.
But Harry Kane didn't have a better season than.
I'm saying according to Al, I'm saying by Mav's logic of like Harry Kane being better. I'm saying
him putting Haaland 10th has proven the point I was making.
Okay, well, he's giving me a paragraph on why he's put him 10th. So
shot, Cora. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready. I'd love to hear it.
Given the environment he was in, I value his season less than those above him. Others above him done more with less. Haaland was in perfect conditions and struggles to contribute outside of the box. I don't care about Mav saying Haaland has more assists than Kane, because that's obviously coming. We can attribute his assists to field tilt tactics and having world-class teammates all over the pitch. Also, after reviewing other players' tapes, I believe that in a hypothetical world, if you put every other name I've listed above him, they would do just as well, if not better. But I guess we'll never know. Mav.
And thank you again. The fact that I said what I said about Alfie and he's put that absolute waffle. Thank you. I love him proving me right, because what he's just written there is absolute utter garbage. Fair enough.
Which part do you disagree with?
Just everything, literally everything he said. So we're on 2nd place, right? Who's second for Alfie on his list, or is the name not come up yet?
2nd place is Harry Kane, 17-18.
Right, okay. Thank you. There you go. Fantastic.
That was a great season for Harry Kane.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, cool, man. Harry Kane, that he and a lot of people would happily tell me would go into the City team and score as many goals as Haaland. He hasn't made the list for him. Every season for Harry Kane hasn't made the list, so...
Actually, there are 2 seasons of Kane that are on this list. He also had Harry Kane 2020-21, the one about the most goals, most assists. So he felt that was just a better version of Harry Kane. Here we are. We arrive at 1st place at long last. And I'd like to read out the points. Alfie, 10 points. McKenna, 10 points. CJ, 10 points. Tedinho, 10 points. Seven Tyler, 10 points. Drew, 10 points. Myself, 10 points. Mav, 9 points. It's Thierry Henry. Mav, you want to put him number 1 now?
I flopped to total 90, have I? Ooh.
Nope. Let me tell you why.
Damn.
Let me tell you why.
Oh,
you didn't flop it. You didn't flop it. You didn't flop it because A1 Ali has given Thierry Henry 2000-2003 0 points. He did not make. Thierry Henry did not make Ali's list. He doesn't rate Thierry Henry.
Wait, has any version of Henry made Ali's list?
No, he has
no
not.
version of Thierry Henry has made Ali's list.
The greatest Prem player of all time has not made Ali's list.
Yeah, I think it goes back to what I said previously on Thierry Henry. This is 2002-03 they're saying, yeah, the season before.
Yes.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? That same thing applies. That exact same thing applies. But and then, if he wasn't, he still wouldn't be above Haaland.
What did he say?
He's a bum.
He still wouldn't be above Haaland. Like,
why is that?
Because of the goals, bro. Like, simple. The goals numbers. Like, what Haaland's doing has never been done before.
And what Henry did has never been done before as well.
How many goals did he get that year?
24 goals and 24 goals, 20 assists. He broke the assist record playing as a striker. And the only reason he didn't get the golden boot even is because Van Nistelrooy was fighting for his life to score one more goal, whilst Henry saying like, yo, Wiltord, hey, come take pens if you want, bro. Hey, Lauren, you want the penalty? Yeah, go for it, mate.
Look,
he's letting anyone just take penalties.
Call me old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned, but I like my strikers in between the width of the goalpost. You know what I mean?
And he was there, scoring goals and making assists. And how can you?
I can't wait to watch this back and see Ali's face. It's rubbish, bro.
Wait, so can you genuinely tell me, right? Because I got a message. Ali sent me his list last night. I got a message about an hour before recording, right, on Instagram. He said, "All my days, I've just made a mistake. Bear with me before I get cooked." I'm thinking, he's realized Henry's not there. You know what he told me? He said he put the wrong version of Lukaku in. Can I just change that real quick? I'm there thinking, has he really just forgot Henry exists? Ali, did Henry even come into your mind at all, or you just like, what happened?
I contemplated it in it, but I was just thinking it's not the seasons that I was watching in it. That's not what I remember. So it's like, yeah, I could put him in, but I'll be putting him in just because I saw the numbers on paper and I watched a couple of his goals on YouTube. But really and truly, if you're asking me what are the best individual striker seasons that I've seen, he doesn't make the list.
Fair enough, man. Can I get your thoughts?
Yeah, Ali, you've had a fantastic start to your total 90 career, but I'll be honest, mate, this is worse than any draft. It's worse than any waffle player you put in to omit the greatest player in Premier League history in the greatest individual season.
Do you know, I also didn't, because I knew this would be the case where everybody's got him there based on, you know what I mean, let's look on paper and see, oh yeah, Henry's Thierry. You know what I mean? We're not putting him there for his name. Ask me for the top 10 strikers that I have individual seasons that I've seen.
To be fair, I didn't ask if you saw it. Like, the only reason, the only slight reason that I'll allow you, is because we haven't put like Shearer and these guys. But that's because I wasn't born. Like at the very least, we were born for Henry. Like we were alive. It was happening.
No, but there's 99 Shearer that people were laughing at.
Yeah, and there's 99 Shearer that none of us put on.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. But everybody else put on, and you guys were laughing at it.
So you had the foresight to think everyone's gonna pick Henry, this version of Henry. Maybe I'm gonna educate myself. You know, I was 4 years old, pissing my pants. I wasn't aware, but let me educate myself and see the greatest Premier League player of all time. 20 plus goals, 20 plus assists in the season. He was doing that against them players there. Nah, maybe I'm gonna have to look at what he was doing. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna keep Lukaku in my list, and I'm gonna put him in my top 10. Get out of here, man. It's done.
Mav, I'm intrigued. Obviously, Mav is of the ones that actually put Henry in. Mav is the only one to not put him first. So why is he not first for you?
For me, it comes back to I guess the point that everyone keeps making, which is if you play around better players, that what you achieve is less, right? Where they finished in that league was irrelevant to me. As an individual season, I think Luis Suarez's was better, because I think you can put a lot of players in Luis Suarez's position and in Luis Suarez's Liverpool team, and they don't perform as well without him.
Couldn't bag goals versus serious teams We laughed at Adebayor for scoring goals against Derby, or how about Norwich bagging those?
Yeah, sure, 100%.
And there was a lot of meaty goals.
100%. Let's go back and look at Messi's 91 goals in a calendar year and take away the ones against bad teams, shall we? Anyway,
I didn't say remove it.
No. I mean, but apparently they mean less. So his achievement is dimmed by the fact that a lot of those goals would have been in hat tricks against teams like Elche and so on and so forth. Apparently, all strikers would achieve what Haaland achieved in the Man City team. Because again, that Arsenal team were absolutely insane in comparison to the other teams around. So again, for what Haaland's being marked down for, I guess Henry isn't in this situation. Which again, that's fine. I've not got a problem with it.
I didn't mark. You're the one that marked Haaland down, by the way. The rest of us had him like first and second. You marked him down.
No, I mean I don't mean in this list. I mean in general life. All I've heard all season is what Haaland has done isn't that great.
Not everyone has been given the criteria that we've been given.
No, I know, but I'm like I said, it's weird the narrative around Haaland. Scores 5 goals in the Champions League. Everyone says, but what types of goals were they, so on and so forth, and all of these things come up for Haaland, but the same things aren't thrown later down the line. So.
Here comes the Haaland bogey, man. You say Haaland 3 times. There we
go. I
mean,
you literally asked me. You asked me the question. I'm answering your question.
I asked you about Henry and Suarez. I had nothing to do with Haaland. But
yeah, and you asked me. You asked me why I've put Henry second, and I'm explaining to you.
Did you have top?
Suarez.
Yeah, Suarez.
I had Suarez top, Henry second, third, fourth.
Henry second, third, and fourth.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
and then Haaland after. And Haaland fifth. Yep.
Yes.
That was my list. Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
I think he's a better overall player, but we did this on individuals, no?
Our final top 10. I'll put the entire thing on the screen so that you guys can see where everyone put their votes. 10th place, Jamie Vardy. 9th place was Henry 0405. 8th place, Van Persie United season. 7th was Harry Kane 17-18. 6th was Rooney 2009-2010. 5th place, Drogba from the same season. 4th was Henry Invincible season. 3rd was Luis Suarez. 2nd was current Haaland. And in 1st place, Thierry Henry 2002-2003. It's been a long recording, but I cannot lie, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Hopefully, man enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on people's lists. There are definitely a lot of questions to be answered in the comments and the live chat, whatever. We'll see how it goes. If you man enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, the usual stuff. Follow all these man on their socials. And have a wonderful weekend. In a bit.